Hey everyone, this is Antariksha. Welcome to my channel. Well, the ICC T20 World Cup is starting unofficially for all Indian viewers with the warm-up match between India and Bangladesh. And as you all know, a stadium was built in New York, the Nassau County Stadium. That's a temporary stadium which will be deconstructed as soon as the tournament gets over, but it's ready to host its first official game. So I'm really excited for this one because you never know, it's a new stadium with a drop-in pitch that's been prepared from Adelaide, and it's dropped into the center of the pitch, of the ground. So it should be a good game because India is still working on the combinations. There are a lot of things to look forward to because we are not sure whether India is going to open with Yashasvi Jaiswal or will Virat Kohli be opening. And as for the bowling lineup goes, you're not sure whether they will be going with the all-rounders Ravindra Jadeja and Akshar Patel together to boost the batting lineup, or they will opt for the more traditional option of leg spin bowling from Yuzvendra Chahal and Kuldeep Yadav. So it's a very tricky situation to be in. The captain and the coach will be working on the combinations together, and you're not sure whether all the three paces, Akshdeep Singh, Bumrah and Siraj will play. Well, Bumrah is a certainty to play in the main draw at least. I'm not sure whether he will be rested for this game because it's a warm-up. So, and it's a much more crucial game for Bangladesh, to be honest, because they are coming back from really horrid memories in the United States earlier this week with a 2-1 series loss to the host United States of America, or USA's. It would be really interesting to see how they cope up with that, and hopefully they will come back strongly in the tournament. So yeah, in order to watch the match, you will have to tune into Star Sports Network or Disney Plus Hotstar at 8 p.m. IST, with the match being played local time 10:30 a.m. in New York. So hoping that match will be a cracker.